Welcome back, viewers. This is SweetBattlescars again, and I would like to welcome you to another unboxing video. Today we're gonna look at the Tales of Symphonia Chronicles Collector's Edition for the PlayStation 3. This was released by Namco, and this is just awesome. We're gonna look at the box while I kind of tell you a little bit about how I got this Collector's Edition. I actually missed the deadline for pre-order, so I was not able to, get it in the first round. But actually, it is, there's no round 1 or round 2. It's just one collector's edition, one release. But I was not able to pre-order it anywhere. Well, this is distracting. This is some really nice art on the side of the box. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to pre-order this, but for some reason 2 days on the day of its release, I signed up on Amazon to be notified if this was if this ever became available again. And funny story, 2 days after its official release, it did. And once I got that email from Amazon, I did not wait 1 second, and I think I pre-ordered from my phone somewhere outside, and so I was able to get my copy this week. For some reason, I guess Amazon was able to get a few more copies somehow, and this was awesome. It was great news for me. So I guess signing up to be notified about this collector's edition, it was worth it. I usually do that and I never get notified because things like this never become available again. And as you guys saw the box, it looks really nice. This is one of the nicest collector's editions in terms of presentation. I really like the way it's been bundled in its nice little box with the back here describing what's inside, as we're gonna open it and take a look. But it's also a collector's edition to one of those classic Japanese RPG games, and this game is dear to my heart. I can't lie to you and say that I played the whole thing. I did own the original for the GameCube back in 2004. But funny story is, when it came out, life happened for me. I was in college and I was in the middle of it all, so I really didn't have time to play this. I played it for like 2 hours and then I put it down. So it's great to have this finally on the PlayStation 3, and now that I've got more time on my hands, I'll probably play through the whole thing. So we're going to look at this interesting logo here, the Tales of Symphonia Chronicles Collector's Edition, and the 10th anniversary, sticker there, because this is to commemorate the 10th anniversary of the game. And this game originally came out on July of 2004, and in Japan, here in North America, and in Japan on August of 2003, so definitely 10 years. So it comes nicely wrapped in this plastic sleeve. It's protected, and like I said, I like the way it's been bundled. It's not quite big. It's not as big as the TITANFALL Collector's Edition, but it's a good size. I like it. So here's the protective sleeve, and it's very hard plastic. It's not cheap by any means. It's nice. So I'm gonna put it back in this once I open it. And the box itself is just very thick cardboard. The nice logo there in the front. Again, as I was talking about this game, I was being distracted by this awesome art of the main characters there and the main protagonist. I think his name was Lloyd, and I can't wait to get to know these characters once again. Now on my PlayStation 3. Now that I don't have a GameCube to play this on. So we're gonna unbox it and take off the top, and look at that. Look at that presentation. I love how it's been presented. I'm gonna move my camera to make sure that we've got the best view possible. So first thing, and most important of all, the game itself for PlayStation 3, now in HD. I think it's nice. I read a review of it, and I know the graphics have been upgraded a little bit, but I think that it's still gonna be obvious that this is a dated game from the last generation. I mean, like almost now 2 generations ago, actually. So there you go. That's the game, nicely covered, and nothing to see there. Now we've got the art of Tales of Symphonia Chronicles. And this is a little art book with the characters in there. There's our main protagonist. There is Colette, Now we get to know their names, and I was right, it was Lloyd. Colette, Colette, whatever her name is. Kratos, looking pretty cool. Janice, whatever her name is, whatever you pronounce. Rainy, whatever. Let's call her Sage. Is it a her? I can't even tell. All right, let's keep moving. Sheena, she's looking pretty cool. Zelos, whatever. I can't pronounce these names. And Presea. And the art for this game is pretty original. I like it. It's nothing outstandingly, how should I put it? I don't know. It's nothing too outstanding, but it is. You can tell it's definitely the Tales of Symphonia art. It's pretty good. It's art for the Tales series, which is a series. I have a couple of other games for my PlayStation 3, and Marta here. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. And then just, more characters. So, nice little book. The cover, the original cover for the GameCube. The cover they're giving us now. But this was what the GameCube looked like in the front there, the GameCube game. And some more art there. So, really cool. As you guys can see, this paper is it's like photo paper. It's very glossy. It's doesn't get wrinkled. It's very well protected. So I love when they do that. I like that they do that. And I just showed you my DLC voucher, but I'll be redeeming that by the time you see it. So no problem. And here is the collector's edition soundtrack. Wow, it came in its nice little box and its own little box. Oh, and whoa, okay. This is a huge. It's a double CD. I think it has two. Oh, actually, it has 4 discs. So this reminds me of the PlayStation era, the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Whenever mostly PlayStation 1. Whenever we used to get games, mostly like Final Fantasy games. Whenever we used to get them in multiple discs, like 2 discs, 4 discs even. So good memories there, and we're gonna open it and take a look at the discs. Very nice with the nice little art there. Our main protagonists. And one disc fell out. Don't want to do that. This actually was loose. Came loose, but it's okay. And a little more art there look at that. That's an awesome drawing there. So, pretty nice. I like it. So, again, great collector's edition. I love the things they've included. I love how it's been presented. And we're going to kind of work towards the middle here. We've got a little novel, Tales of Symphonia, Successors of Hope. So this is actually a little novel. I think there's some manga. There's a whole entire manga series around these games, around the Tales series, I think. And I think this is part of just a novel that kind of, I guess, is a sequel to the game, I believe. I'm not too sure on that. Don't quote me on that. But I believe that's what that is. I think this is a continuation of the game, of kind of what happens after. So to give it some closure. And here is the nice metal case. I don't think I'm going to be putting it in here. I'm going to save this case. It's a really nice case. So I'm going to keep it in the box just to make sure that it doesn't get scratched or damaged. And there are more characters there, and then 10th anniversary logo. So we're going to put that aside. And last but not least, and this is actually one of the coolest things of this collector's edition, it's a set of figures, of mini figures for the characters. And if this thing will cooperate, so no editing, folks, you guys are getting the whole thing. So there we go. Finally got it out. And here are our figures. They come nicely packaged in this box. Let's take out Lloyd first. Nicely packaged again. It comes in. We're gonna take them out. I'll probably put them back in the box later. I don't think I'm gonna display these. I'm running out of room, so I'm gonna have to work on some more room before I can actually display these. And here is the body, and here is the base. Very well packaged, as you guys can see. Very strong plastic. Can't rip through it. So there is the little base, and the character shoots it. Like, I don't know. There should be a way to set the character in there. Well, his head goes in here. And I don't think we have any sort of piece to... The base has a little hole there, but I don't see any sort of attachment for it, so I guess that's the way it's gonna look. I guess it just kind of sits on his base like so, and he does kind of tip over. His head is very heavy and big, but he has this little part here that helps him stand up, so he can stand on his base. Of course, if you knock him over, he's gonna fall easily, but there is the figure. It's actually a well-made figure. It reminds me of the Nendoroid series with the kind of the chibi look, the big head and the small body. There is our main character. Nice looking hair. Not much in terms of like shading and dry brush effects. Just kind of simple flat paint everywhere. Flat paint on his hair. His face is nicely painted, and just paint on his clothes. And it does make for a pretty good figure. I really like it. And quickly just look at some of the other ones that we've got. We've got this girl here with her kitty. I know this video is gonna maybe run a little long, but we want to look at all of these. These look great. Here's her head. Here is the kitty. Here is her body. And here is the base. Again, her face goes in there. Her head goes into the body goes into the head. Actually, there it is. And again, I guess we got separate little bases for them. Oh, this one actually has a base. Sorry, I must have dropped the other one. Here we go. There's the little peg. I knew it couldn't just be. So the little peg goes into her back. Like so. And so you can have her kind of jumping. And there's her kitty. And the kitty falls over. Wow, this kitty can't stand at all. There we go, finally stood. So there's the other one. Let's take a look at her body. Nicely painted again, just like Lloyd. Nicely sculpted. Pretty good detail for such small figures. They're only a couple of inches tall. And I guess, I don't know where Lloyd's little peg is. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it. I completely threw it on the back there. Sorry, that was my mistake. I spent like 2 minutes looking for this thing. So Lloyd also gets a little peg. It goes behind his back here. And there you go. Oh. Really gotta get it in there. And there it is. Now he won't tip over. So there is Lloyd, the other girl. I forget her name. And we're just gonna quickly move through these. I don't want to spend too much more time on this. There is the other figure. Here is her little peg. Make sure I don't misplace it now. like the other figures, goes right into the back of her body. Head goes on top. And there he is. I think it's a he, yeah. Looks like a he. Really nice. Very nice hair there. Nice red eyes. And I love this guy's outfit. Looks really cool. Oh, there you go. That's him. And last but not least, as you guys can tell, this is a very extensive unboxing. We look at everything, every little detail. Don't want to miss anything. Make sure we don't forget the peg. And this is a much simpler little figure. She just kind of is in a standing position. There she is. So that's it for these little figures, guys. You know, very nice little figures. I love this collector's edition. I really wanted to get it. I was very, very sad when I couldn't pre-order on Amazon or GameStop or any other store, and they were all sold out. But then, you know, GameStop came in. I mean, sorry, Amazon came in and rescued me. Totally saved it. Came in to the rescue. They completely they've outdone themselves. I was kind of disappointed after my Bravely Default Collector's Edition that was damaged during transit because they put it in an envelope. This collector's edition, I think they've redeemed themselves. You know, they put this in a box, nicely packaged with lots of cushions in there. And not only that, but they were able to get it for me. So I'm super happy with Amazon right now. Thanks to them, I have this awesome collector's edition. And thanks to that, you guys were able to see this unboxing. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. This collector's edition is one of my favorites so far. Really great content, awesome stuff. So please make sure you like and subscribe for more on Tales of Symphonia. I'm gonna be doing a let's play of this game, so that's the game that I spoke about in I think one of my Monster Hunter videos that I was going to be doing a let's play of. So I hope you're looking forward to it, and again, see you next time.